Liverpool fan in Japan.
Hello YouTube, Liverpool fan in Japan here, the Miyazaki man, Sai. We're going to talk about a topic very close to my heart. Obviously, this channel existed because Wataru Endo joined Liverpool FC 2 years ago under the guise of Jurgen Klopp's management. Obviously, we failed in that 110, 115 million pound bid for Moise Caicedo. Romeo Lavia ended up at Chelsea as well, but we ended up with Wataru Man Mountain Endo, the big E himself. Absolute hard nut with the gum shield, right? And the rest is history. In fact, that's still my best performing video of all time on my original channel, The Miyazaki Man. But I digress just a little bit. This channel also wouldn't exist without the loyal support of all the members who back this channel up. So special Miyazaki Liverpool fan in Japan thank you from me and Maimi and Mushroom Boy Ato and Mia to all the Wonder Kid members, each and every one of you. To Jaro, John Traverna, Justification, Jamie Rennie, Dennis Mann, Leonardo 1, Michael Chin, Christian, Debsby, especially to Captain Haz and LB as well for supporting this channel. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. I mean, literally a successful video here does about £3.20 for 2 3-hour effort. Oh dear, can't even afford a cheeseburger is what it is. So thank you so much for the members and hope you guys are enjoying the exclusive videos as well. Mamacita Maimi, Miyazaki Mama Mai will be joining in the members section on many an occasion because Triple Me Mia is starting kindergarten relatively shortly, so we'll have more time to make more members videos as well. So thank you so much. But yes, the big question on everyone's lips is, will Wataru Endo remain at Liverpool over the summer? So there's pros and cons for Endo himself, as well as a big pros and some cons as well for Liverpool if he were to stay as well. So let's debunk some of the common myths. Arne Slot doesn't rate Endo, right? People like David Lynch and other reporters have said that Wataru Endo isn't in Slot's plans. They were going to sell him last summer. Never came to fruition. And in his exclusive vlogs, right, which you can pay for as well, we accessed him in Japan. He talks at length about his relationship with Arne Slot and with Liverpool at the club and with all his teammates as well, right? And the encouragement that he gets. Basically, he's super happy at Liverpool, right? There's something of a prestige of a Japanese player to play at Liverpool. It's not just a big European club. It's not just a big Premier League club. It's Liverpool specifically, right? In Asia, the affinity for Liverpool is massive. Now, I know Shinji Kagawa played for Man United, but he was mistreated. Taki Minamino came to Liverpool as well. Cup hero, helped us conquer that particular piece of silverware as well. Much loved. Japanese players that love the Premier League, right? Sugawara comes in at Southampton and helps Liverpool with 2 penalties. There you go. The love for Liverpool never ends, right? Maya Yoshida as well. And Shinji Okazaki. Leicester would not win the Premier League without Shinji Okazaki being the perfect foil and doing the dirty work for Jamie Vardy to have his party, right? As well as N'Golo Kante and Riyad Mahrez and, you know, all the good stuff there as well. So the infatuation with Asia, but specifically Japan with Liverpool, will never end. And speaking of which, the pre-season tour visits Japan as well. What kind of nonsensical decision-making would have a Liverpool visit Japan pre-season with all of Wataru Endo's super loyal fan base, right? Giving him a hero's welcome, lifting the Premier League, bringing that trophy to there. I'm going to make my way there as well, try to get an exclusive interview with Mr. Slot himself. I'd love Kanate as well, you know, big weeb, anime, Wataru Endo. I wouldn't mind Sobasai as well. Get a nice picture of my main man, Robbo as well. it'd be good fun. But yes, I digress. Basically, why would you have a pre-season which is close to the kickoff of the Premier League without Endo there? It makes no sense whatsoever, right? So, dearie me. Additionally, right, going back to the fact that some journalists and some people are still of the impression that Endo's days at Liverpool are numbered because Slot doesn't start him. So there's specific roles you have in mind, right? And Arne Slot has turned to Endo time and time again to close out particular matches. If he did not trust Endo, Endo would not make the squad. Endo would definitely not make the pitch. Endo shows up in training every single training session. He shows up in every match, gives 100%, and his attitude is absolutely spot on. And that's what you want in a rotational closer, the cleaner, the person who comes on and gives you the reliability and confidence, the dark arts of fouling without getting a yellow card. He's the master of that. He's doubled the amount of fouls of any other player in a similar situation without getting a yellow card. He is game experienced, well versed in what it takes to close out the match, used his body to shield the ball, progress the ball, sit in the right positions to block the passing lanes for the opposition, counter-attack by smashing, smacking, demolishing anyone in his way, getting us on the front foot again. He's ever reliable, and in baseball as well, the closer is a super important role, and Slot usually turns to Endo to close out the match. He is relied on, he's trusted upon, he's dominant in the air, both offensively and defensively as well. And he's experienced and he's multifaceted. He can sit in the centre-back position, in the half-back position, in the 6th position, progress the ball to the 8 and the 10. He does overlap on the wing. He'll do the underlap. He'll give you through ball if needed as well. He's well-rounded, and he has to be for Japan as well because he actually plays box-to-box. He doesn't sit in the 6th position, okay? And that's another thing. Another string to the bow on why he should leave is because there's a World Cup year coming and he's captain of Japan. He wants to get consistent, regular playing time. But that's also a myth because Endo is ultra, uber professional. He's always ready. His body is physically ready. The muscle memory is there. He's a young 30 as well because he hasn't had the high mileage in intense leagues throughout the duration of his career, right? You're talking mainly at Stuttgart and Liverpool where the levels have gone up significantly. And that's all there is to it. He's so fresh as a spring chicken and he's raring to go and he makes an impact. He's never going to be the most pacey player, but it's game intelligence, positioning, heart, courage, stamina, and a never say die attitude. Because if you want a Liverpool player to go absolutely crushing in, then Endo's the one leading the charge. Who's the one that absolutely dives in where it hurts? Maybe McAllister is number 2. Who else? Maybe Robbo is number 3. It's definitely not Trent. It's definitely not Van Dijk. Kanate, yeah, you can make an argument for him. It's not Soboslai. It's not Gravenberch. Who are the ones that get stuck in where the sun don't shine, where it actually hurts? Nunes will get in there as well because he's chaos. He's bonkers mad. He probably don't even realize he can hurt himself in those situations, right? It's not going to be Gakpo. It's not going to be Jota. It might be Chiesa, but unlikely. Yeah, he's not that type of player. Right? He's too smiley. It's Endo. It's Robbo, right? Crunching. Even Alisson Becker will probably crunch and take a few people out as well. So it's that kind of player. McAllister definitely, he's a hard ginger nut Argentinian, right? So yeah, there's only a few players who actually go where it hurts. But of all the players, Endo's the one that wins the ball like 100% of the time. And he caged Kevin De Bruyne. And he's a starter for Jurgen Klopp. He can do it in the Premier League. He's Premier League proven. Now, the only reason why Endo is not the perfect Arne Slot type of midfielder that constantly needs to start, and it's rare to get a start under Arne Slot as well, because when a full team is fit, even Curtis Jones was finding himself on the periphery. It's always Gravenberch, Soboslai, McAllister. We'll get to that another day. Is because Arne Slot wants the players to be able to bring the ball laterally. That's a very unique skill, being able to dribble the ball, bring the ball horizontally, laterally with the ball to invite the pressure, to invite the passing angles. Zubimendi doesn't even do that, but Zubimendi is better at that than Endo, right? But he's a controller. He's a tempo maestro and a controller. McAllister can do it. Gravenberch can do it, which is why they are tasked being the double pivot in midfield to allow Soboslai to join attack in a 4-man press as well. So the only fault and slight against Endo is his ball carrying ability laterally. Because going forwards, he's actually okay. And looking forwards, he's okay. He can play the ball through the lines. In fact, he's probably better or as good as McAllister. And that's saying something with a short ball through the lines into the progressive 8 or the 10 or the winger, right? Don't doubt, look back on Jurgen Klopp's season when it all came in. McAllister and Endo were playing those balls from behind the lines consecutively, consistently as well. Again, a short ball I'm talking about. So, for Endo to leave to another club to do his World Cup chances good, complete bluffle, right? Truffle. Dolce de leche waffle. I love that. Tasty crepe. Oh, that pancake. Dolce de leche, right? Is that a Uruguayan thing? Oh my, delish. Yeah. I love my food. I want to talk about food a little bit, but let's go on with Liverpool again. So we can do a food video another time, right? So, why would Endo want to leave? Well, consistent playing time is something, but it'd have to be a club of significant repute because Marseille were in for Endo in the summer, but Liverpool rejected it out of hand. Endo's on a relatively low wage. He's never injured. Super professional. Sets the standards in training. Will help the senior team cover for the juniors and support the juniors in all the cup runs to give us a consistent cup run, like Takumi Mina, right? He can cover multiple positions, centre back. He's dominant in the air, which adds to our defensive fortress when we're preventing the opposition from, snatching a draw or whatever when they're bombarding the box. He can actually play utility fullback. Centre back he's already played. Defensive midfield he's played. He can play progressive 8 as well. Smile on his face, super popular. Only player with a gum shield. You can sell that branded merchandise and whatever. Endo has many upsides for a Liverpool team and commercial ventures as well in Asia, right? Endo shirts are selling worldwide, super popular. There's even this toothbrush company that has Wataru Endo on it as well. So, the merchandise is selling itself as well. The upside for Liverpool to sell Endo, You may get some money. You may recoup some money. You're thinking 8 to 10 million. Is that really a lot in today's game for what you lose? He's happy to sit on the bench. He's happy to contribute whenever, right? He never speaks out of turn. He's well respected by his compatriots and his colleagues as well. But Liverpool, with freeing up an international squad place, a foreign slot for a significant player to come in the midfield as well. But then again, we have the youngsters coming through, which don't need to be registered in that quota because Bajcetic, Tyler Morton, Harvey Elliott, I think counts as well. Trey Nyoni, although he's not quite ready as proven this season. A lot of talented players are coming up into that midfield selection. But even if you get a Carlos Baleba or anyone in that midfield mould, even like a Douglas Luiz back from Juventus, but it rings alarm bells that they're wanting to get rid of him considering how good he's meant to be, right? The Wolves midfielder signed a new contract, so he's not coming. Who else could you look at? You could look at many other particular midfielders, but Arne Slot wants a versatile midfielder if he's going to be afforded a starting place, and Baleba fits that quality. But you still need your closer, you need your reinforcements off the bench to see the game out, and especially of the defensive type, because Liverpool, on the balance of probabilities, should be winning majority of matches, and that's Wataru Endo once again. So it doesn't look as though Arne Slot in his immediate future is looking at a dedicated destroyer, but he has the most professional destroyer in his ranks already, who's still got 2 years left on his contract. So it'd be foolish for Liverpool to let him go for peanuts and for pennants unless he's pushing to leave. But he could have left in the summer and he didn't want to leave. He wanted to stay and fight for first place. And I believe this Liverpool strength in depth is a big factor why we won this Premier League this season, even if Arne Slot insists on the first 14, 15 players. But Endo has been one of the ones that consistently comes on. Curtis Jones, Tsimikas, Jota or Nunez, one of the two, Gakpo, Luis Diaz, but Endo consistently does come on alongside Conor Bradley. He's not like a Chiesa who has been strangely omitted even when he's fit and even when we're calling out for him. Endo has appeared in clutch situations probably more than Elliott, and that's saying something because Elliott is uber talented and it'd be a shame to lose him as well. But this video is about Wataru Endo Wataru-san, right? He settled in Liverpool. He won't kick up a fuss. It'd be surprising, very, very surprising for me to see him leave Liverpool. Now, before we go into your opinions as well, smash a like. It really helps the video. Drop a comment below on your thoughts on Endo's future at Liverpool. Do you want Endo to stay? Do you like his contributions to Liverpool so far? He's definitely capable and Premier League proven, right? Do you agree with Slot's usage of him below as well? Now, the common consensus is Endo has won the hearts of the Liverpool fans, and he said it himself. Liverpool fans always support him when he's got 1 minute on the pitch, 10 minutes on the pitch, the whole match in a cup, in a cup match. The Liverpool fans have always been there for him. It's only a vocal minority online who always seem to have the narrative that Endo isn't good enough, Endo's too slow. There's even some strange narratives that Endo's not physical enough, or Endo is no good in the air. Excusez-moi. They're like two of his strengths, absolute strengths. Who hustles and bustles and wins the ball off Endo, right, in a physical duel or a 50-50 tackle? He absolutely outjumped that monstrous centre forward, like that 7 foot tall, big show, giant cane, big red machine guy. No, I'm exaggerating, that's pro wrestling, but you know who I mean. Endo, he's got significant attributes and qualities to help close out matches, and that's what you need. He's got the game-winning mentality and the street smarts as well. The reason why Robbo dived in and Endo shuffled his body in a way, let Robbo get beat and win the free kick to win us the points in that particular match, it's because he's got the technical know-how and ability to actually facilitate the plans. He's a thinking man's player. When he scored the equaliser against Fulham when we went on to win, was it 4-2? He said, when I come off the bench, right, I'm meant to be keeping the team ticking, giving him a shield, but I knew I could join in the offensive third and contribute. He's like, Salah, give me the ball, and bang! Whip top corner. He's got great shooting technique as well. The only weakness in Endo's game is crossing, right? Crossing. He's not a great crosser. But he doesn't need to be because he stays towards the central areas of the pitch and close the passing lanes and help both sides of the transition. So I think Endo has a future at Liverpool, but a dedicated one as a closer of matches. Now, whether he's satisfied with that, yet to be seen. But he's definitely well suited to that. Arne Slot trusts him. The teammate trusts him. He's Premier League proven on a low wage. Always fit, always professional, gives 100%, super dedicated. Have we conceded a goal when Endo's come on the pitch? Someone looked that up. Have we conceded a goal this season when Endo has come on as a substitute to close off the game? I want to say no. I can't remember anything off the top of my head. Obviously, our record, having been down by 2-0, 2 goals, 2 clear goal deficit in the Premier League is gone now. But look, Fulham outplayed us in that particular match. I will be doing many live streams this particular month, so make sure you catch me on Big Up as well. Once again, super domoarigatou gozaimasu. Thank you to all the members who help support this channel. Endo, in my opinion, stays next season, and it's going to be a trophy-winning season again because Arne Slot will be able to assemble his team the way he sees fit and the way he likes it. He already intimated in the match conferences, the press releases, that Liverpool at the moment aren't a team that can blitz the opposition away by 2 goals, 3 goals in the first half, which I beg to differ because at the start of the season, we actually did look really fluid and really attacking. But he's got to reinvent the side, reinvigorate the side, energize the side. West Ham coming up. We've got to win this to get the momentum back by hook or by crook, cragging away, scratching and crawling your way up the mountain. We've got to win this Premier League for sure. Arsenal had a great match against Real Madrid. 3 goals, Declan Rice, classy player. Liverpool fan, I hold my hand up, respect. That was Beckham-esque in free kicks. Those were amazing, phenomenal free kicks. Enormous guts as well. He's a good lad. I saw his interview of Thierry Henry and Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher on CBS as well. He's just a good lad, Declan Rice. Shame, £100 million player. He looked like such a Liverpool player as well. But look, every big team is going to have those good eggs and good players in them as well. But Arsenal are going to fall short because this is a Liverpool season. You'll never walk alone representing. Thank you so much, everybody. Hope you have a great day. We're building up to a fantastic weekend where we go against West Ham, who I think we match excellently against. And I'm really hoping Núñez gets a start, Elliott gets more minutes, and Wataru Endo also gets more minutes as well. But a win's a win. That's all we care about. Let me know in the comments below, what's your opinion of our man himself, Biggie Endo. Until next time, Jana Miyazaki man, Ichiban. It's a channel of substance and abundance.
The cream of the crop!
Have a great day. See you later.